Hello everyone, this is Dr. Marie here with a brand new video. It is the new year 2024, and so I'm inspired to do this video because there are a lot of people that have been coming in with all their New Year's resolutions. So this is the time where everyone says, I want to do all these things in the new year. And the number one thing is weight. I think that's probably what a good 70 to 80% of people want to do. They want to, get their weight down and they want to be a little bit healthier. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips today on with my experience of seeing so many people coming in with all of these goals, things that I think that can help you, because everyone has goals, but it's not having those goals, but it's setting attainable goals, having a way to track those goals so you can have really good outcomes. So we're going to talk about 5 little tools today that I think that can help. Number 1, detox. You guys really didn't think I was going to talk about this without bringing up detox. We're so programmed, especially in the Western world, to put things in our body when there's a problem. So a lot of times when someone is sick or they have a headache, the first thing that comes to our mind is, well, let's take a pill. My cousin said, she drinks this, or this person eats this. Sometimes the answer is not what you can put in your body, but the answer is what you can take out of your body, or giving your body a break. Our cells are like little machinery, and they just kind of make different things work. We have cells in our eyes, our brain, everything, and these little cells are responsible for making us work the way we do. And sometimes the machinery within the cell is a little bit, it malfunctions a little bit. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And so if you're not feeding your mitochondria what it needs, which we want to learn about that, we can talk about that in another video, or you guys can reach out to me and I can kind of go over a little bit more about mitochondria. But that is the powerhouse of the cell. And so if the mitochondria does not have what it needs, you're in trouble. So there's so many people taking medications for things that would have been resolved if they did a detox and if they fed their cells what their cells needed. So I'm just looking at this list. We have a very long list. We have a detox kit that we sell here at the pharmacy, and we've been unable to take care of a lot of people because some of the organic herbs that we put in this kit have been unavailable. We source our organic herbs from all over the world, and so with the changes in climate and different instabilities, sometimes it can be difficult to obtain that. So I do apologize for those of you who have been waiting, but I do promise you they are coming in very soon, and we will post it on Facebook. So definitely follow us on Facebook, Summerwood Pharmacy on Facebook. But it's very important that you detox, that you remove toxins from your body. I do 2 detoxes every year, anywhere from 21 to 28 days. I do not recommend that you start off doing that, but that's where I am right now, and it has been life-changing. So I always tell people, start off with something small. You can do 3, then move to 5. 3 to 5 really doesn't do much, but it kind of gets you used to the process. Then you can work yourself up to 7, 14, and then you can go from there. Life-changing. So detox is number 1. Number 2, you really need to set attainable goals, and really the attainable goals need to be bite-sized. If you are 300 pounds and you want to lose weight, telling yourself that in 2024 you're going to lose 150 pounds is unrealistic. It's unrealistic, it's probably unhealthy, and it's going to leave you with a lot of loose skin. So this kind of goes back to the people who, a lot of people are on weight loss injections. They lose too much weight too fast, and you kind of have, when you look at them, you can kind of tell they have the face, the Ozempic face, and they lose weight too fast that their body does not have the time to adjust. So please set realistic goals, because what can also happen is if you set crazy goals like I'm going to lose 150 pounds this year, then what can happen is you can get frustrated and you can get discouraged when you realize how hard it is to lose that much weight within a short period of time. So instead of saying that, maybe you can say, you know what, my goal is to lose maybe 1 pound or 2 pounds every week, or maybe 2 pounds every 2 to 3 weeks. Or let's make it easy, lose about 2 to 5 pounds a month. That's better than where you started. That way, if you're able to achieve that easily, the next couple of months, you can say, you know what, I did such a great job with this. I can increase to maybe doing 8 to 10 pounds a month. And then you reward yourself in whatever way. That's not junk food, of course, but you kind of reward yourself like, wow, I did such a great job. And so that, I think, is more important than setting unrealistic goals for yourself. That's just going to make you depressed, make you feel inadequate, and derail your success. All right. Number 3, get your labs. Many of you have new insurance, so you want to reach out to your primary care provider and you want to get some baseline labs. What does that mean? You need to know where you are so you can know where you're going. So if you're just saying, I need to do all these different things, you need to know what your levels are. What is your glucose levels? What's your A1C? If you're a diabetic, that's the average of what your blood sugar has been running for about 3 months. What's your blood pressure? You may have a kidney problem or a liver problem that you didn't even know was brewing. So that may be something that you may need to take care of. So getting those labs done, going in and getting your colonoscopy done, going in and getting your mammogram done if you're a woman, going in and getting your eyes checked, all of these different things will help you prevent these emergency hospital situations that a lot of people have. So that's something that I highly recommend. Know where you are so you can know where you're going and you can plan how to do that properly. Okay. Number 4, get an accountability partner. Let me define the best accountability partner. If you have a weight issue, and you've got a best friend who is your partner, you guys go to your favorite restaurant and drink that sweet tea that tastes like it can give you a headache. This person has not been able to meet any of their goals. This is probably not the best accountability partner. That person is your great friend, but not an accountability partner for your goals. So make sure you pick somebody who can tell you, hey, I used to be 300 pounds as well, but this is what I'm doing and I've been able to lose 100 pounds. That's who you want as your friend. The same thing you tell your kids when they go to school. You want to pick the kid who doesn't get in trouble or the kid who's doing the best in school. That's what we need to do as well in our day-to-day lives. That never stopped in elementary school. That's something that carries on throughout life. Birds of the same feather flock together. So just make sure that that person that's your accountability partner is the person who's going to call you every day and say, hey, you said that you want to work out every single day for about an hour, or every other day for an hour. What are you still doing in bed? Not the person that's going to say, that's okay, you worked hard yesterday, you can take the week off. No, you want someone who's going to push you and who's not afraid to tell you when you're not doing the right thing. Okay. Last but not least, number 5, long-term goals. Long-term goals are so important. You want to tell yourself, this is where I see myself in 6 months. This is where I see myself in 1 year. So if your goal is to lose weight and you're actually meeting those goals, well, what's your next goal? If you're losing weight, you want to start building muscle, right? Let's say you're doing well. Maybe your next goal could be, well, I want to bring my family along on this journey. I want to start training my spouse or my kids or my cousin or whatever it is. Setting those long-term goals is important. Another thing, going back to the weight loss injections, I hate to say this, a lot of people got on the weight loss injections, they lost a ton of weight, and their insurance stopped paying. Can you imagine losing 70 pounds and you start gaining all that weight back because your insurance no longer pays for it and you didn't have a plan? So having a plan is important. What am I going to do if my insurance stops paying for this medication? Do I have my diet in check? Do I understand how to make the right choices? Like, without this medication, can I still make healthy choices when it comes to food? Do I have that accountability partner that's going to help me do what I need to do? Do I have somebody that's maybe a trainer that's going to help me work out? Do I have money put to the side for different things? Maybe, you may have to pay out of pocket for that. Can you afford it? A lot of these medications cost about $1,000 a month. That's a lot of money for people to just spend on medicine every month. So having those long-term goals is so important. If you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. It's a pleasure coming to you today, and I believe that all of you who have all these goals, they are attainable. Believe in yourself. Just make realistic set realistic goals. And I think these 5 things that we talked about are very important. If you just take things one at a time, if you have the desire and you have thought it in your mind that you're going to do these things, I truly believe that once your imagination paints that picture, it can't help but come to pass. So I believe in you. Again, have a happy new year, and we'll talk next time.